Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about the arcades of Kansas City, the place where you can play arcade games. I'm going to talk about 5 places you can play games as an adult, and then I've got a bonus section that has 4 local places that you can play games with your kids, arcade style games or like table hockey, that kind of thing, in addition to like all the racing type games, like the actual arcade style games that you would think of. I'm Caleb Lewis, your local realtor. Whether you're thinking of moving here in 9 to 90 days, I would love to assist you or be a resource to you. My number is on the screen right now, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Let's jump right in. Okay, so my number 1 pick is Main Event. They have 4 locations, as you can see, one above Platte Woods, one over by Blue Springs, one in Olathe, and then they have one more as well in Independence. Let's jump in and see what kind of activities they have here. They have bowling, virtual reality, laser tag. Here is a lightsaber game, looks like, from Star Wars VR. Wingsuit Racer, which is another VR game. They've got billiards games, like I mentioned, arcade games. That's the main point of this video. They've got story rooms, karaoke, mini golf, gravity ropes, which is like a harnessed in obstacle course type deal where you can go up and it's like over the thing where you're like going through the top of the main event on ropes. Obviously, it's monitored very heavily, and they also require everyone that goes up there to wear a safety harness, and they're roped in, as you can see with this kid right here. And then they've got a new game that's called multi-ball. And just here's a lot of pictures of it. They also do birthdays, then they have food there as well. That's my number 1 pick. Let's jump into number 2. Okay, number 2 will be Up Down. Kansas City is an arcade bar. I've never been personally because I don't go to bars. However, they have more than 50 arcade games from the 80s and 90s, pinball machines, skee ball alleys, Nintendo 64, Jenga, and Connect 4, and all the games cost just 25 cents. As you can see, here's pictures of the games, and it's a really cool vibe from what I've heard from people. It's also in a lot of different cities. Then they've got a pizza menu and a bunch of other stuff as well. So that's definitely a place to check out if you're an adult in Kansas City looking to hang out with your friends. Let's jump into number 3. Okay, my number 3 pick is Draftkade, which is like Up Down, but they have more pinball and classic arcade games. Then they have eats and drinks as well. They have 3 locations, and then they've got pinball, skee ball, all the different kinds of games that you would think to play in an arcade. And then they have food and drink here as well. Very similar to Up Down, just kind of a different vibe. But it's definitely a great place to check out. Okay, so number 4 will be Dave & Buster's here in Kansas City. As you can see in the photos, there's a lot of games. Everybody knows what Dave & Buster's is. They have a ton of 5-star, 4-star reviews. You can see they have 2,700 reviews at 4.1. And a lot of people just love this place to go to. It's a restaurant as well as being, a place to play arcade games, as you can see in the pictures. Let's check out what kind of games they've got. As you can see, they have a lot of different games. I think I've seen a Hungry Hippos. Let's look for that real fast. Maybe it was up here. Oh, here we go. Hungry Hippos. 4 players fight to collect as many balls as possible before time runs out. Watch out for special color balls for more tickets. And you actually get to be on the hippo, which I thought was very amusing. But they have a lot of different things. You can also eat and drink in there as well, like the other places. So it's definitely a great option and one of the more well-known options in Kansas City for playing arcade games. Okay, and our last place before we jump into the family center, this is a family fun center, but I did include it on the adults list because it has 18-hole miniature golf course, and I love miniature golf. This place is called Crest in Independence, Missouri. So you can see the miniature golf, go-karts, and then they got video games as well, and then batting cages, which none of the other places included. And then obviously as an adult we wouldn't be playing in the kids gym playland, but it is currently unavailable. So this is the last place, and now we're going to jump into a few more kid-friendly options before we close this out. Okay, so going into the more family-friendly options, we have Power Play. They have arcade games and rides, and it's definitely more of a geared towards kids. They have birthday packages and stuff like that. They do have go-karts in a lot of them. Oh, let's check out the attractions. So they have bumper cars, laser tag, bowling, indoor roller coaster, in some of them, I believe. And then I guess now they have axe throwing, which I was not aware of. But then they have go karts, and so it's a great place to take the family. They have like a lot of arcade games in the inside, and then they have pizza, so it's more of like a family friendly vibe. If you go there, you know what I'm talking about. It's definitely more than like Draftkade or Up Down, for example. And then the other one I have for you is Aaron's Family Fun Center. They have bowling here, mini golf. They have volleyball, which wouldn't be very kid friendly, but they do have like birthday parties for kids and stuff. Okay, and that wraps up our video for today. I hope you enjoyed my deep dive into the arcade places you can go and play arcade games in Kansas City. I'm Caleb Lewis, your local realtor. If there's anything I can do for you or be a resource, if you're thinking moving here or moving out of here, or you just aren't in your dream home, my number is on the screen right now. If there's anything else I can do, just let me know or just shoot me a text. I hope you have a great rest of your day.